Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. My name is Lawrence. In this video I'm going to show you 3 watches that I will pair up with some new straps from BluShark. I'm really excited because I've never owned anything from BluShark before, but to my understanding this company is one of the first or most popular manufacturers of NATO straps. So what I have here is a very nice protection case for your travels by Vario. Protects your watch against shocks, I think also water resistant. Beautiful logo here with the V from Vario in Singapore. And here I have one of the watches that I will use to demonstrate the BluShark NATO strap. As you can see, some space to secure your watch and a little mesh net, maybe to toss in a strap. There's a discount code in the description of this video for these products by Vario. Again, they're based in Singapore, really nice company. So this is the Seiko SKX013. This is one of my first automatic dive watches. Really popular, really nice dimensions, 38 millimeters in terms of diameter and 20 millimeter lugs. So I'm going to pair this one up with a 20 millimeter NATO strap. Again, same case, different color by Vario. And let's have a look what we can find inside. Again, you have that nice foam material and that mesh. Inside we have the Squale. This is one of my later purchases. This is a Swiss automatic dive watch, really resembling the Rolex Submariner. And this one has a ceramic bezel insert, unlike the Seiko. Also printed dial, no applied markers. Just beautiful. Date Cyclops, sapphire crystal, unlike the Seiko. And this one, I think it measures 40 millimeters and diameter and 20 millimeter lugs. So this one I will also pair up with a NATO strap. This is the 1545 by Squale, 200 meters, water resist, beautiful piece. The third watch we have right here with that famous, I think the 7S26 movement, 7S36. Okay, so what we have here is a field watch with a, is it sandblasted case? It's like very matte, it's not polished. And then we have some polish on the underside. This is a very affordable field watch with some bigger dimensions. I think this is 42, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is 42 or 41 diameter, and then we have a 22 millimeter lug width. So you should wear it on a broader NATO strap or leather strap, but broader than, for example, the Squale that has that 20 millimeter lug width. As you can see, there's quite some difference in terms of size, proportions. Field watch with the military time on the insert. I think it's just a spectacular watch face, and that's the reason for purchasing this watch. Super affordable. This is the Made in Japan edition, which we can see right here in the underside. 100 meters water resist, automatic movement, no hacking, no hand winding. Just the movement will start running when you shake it, wear it on your wrist. And it has the exhibition case back, unlike those other 2 watches that have closed case backs. With this Seiko Field watch you can have a close look inside of that mechanical watch movement. Really nice. The BluShark straps came in this paper box, nothing fancy. Only really cool thing, it also came with this shark on a keychain. I really love those details. As you can see, the shark is a bit beaten up. There's some scratches on it already. But anyhow, I really like those little details. So there we have it. These are the 3 straps that I purchased. What we're dealing with here on the top is the original Camouflage watch strap, green, 20 millimeters, Continuing, then we have the original premium brushed blue bond blue watch strap, blue 20 millimeters. And finally we have the original blue steel watch strap, blue 22 millimeters. As you can see, there is some engraving here on the buckle. Steel materials, nice hardware, nice stitching, plenty of adjustment holes. Yeah, really nice fabric. This feels super strong. I like that. Also, I like the color. Just this thong seems to be misaligned a little bit, as you can see here. It's not like straight. It's a little bit bent. I don't think it's a big deal, but yeah, that's a bit strange for quite a pricey NATO strap. Anyways, this one I'm going to pair up with the SNZG15. I'll leave a link in the description to this watch, but also of course to these straps. And this is what, wow, this feels really good. I really love NATO straps. I think that looks absolutely wonderful. I really love the look of this. And I will throw it on the wrist, give you a daylight shot of what it looks like on this particular watch. Let's continue with the SKX013. What I was thinking about is throwing this particular one on the Camouflage. I think that is going to look so cool. So there we have it, the Camouflage. Unlike this strap, we're dealing with a 20 millimeters. This is 22. So this is a bit more narrow. Man, really love the look of this. Wow, this is also some sturdy material. Okay, there we go. Let's give this SKX a little makeover. We can see it's 20 millimeters, but it's like super tight over here. I think that will be a secure fit though. Yeah, there we have it. Let's continue. Again, as you can see, it's quite a tight fit. There we have it. This looks amazing. This looks so cool. I really like the look of this. I think that looks very badass. I really like the look of this. Also, we'll show you some daylight shots of this one. Now finally we have the blue bond. As you can see, this one does seem to align well, so that's a good thing. Same kind of material, really like it. Let's continue with the Squale. Wow, this is also super tight squeeze. There's not a whole lot of space with this spring bar here, so let's try to squeeze it in here. So definitely I'm not gonna change this strap too often. I'm just gonna, for the time being, just, if it looks great, I'm just gonna wear it on this strap for a while. Okay, step one. Step two. Yep. And step three. Yeah, I think this also looks quite nice. Quite retro, give me some retro vibes. And I think that goes well with that vintage dial. Yeah, before I forget, wearing the G-Shock with the JaysAndKays metal adapters, with a Zuludiver Admiral Grey NATO strap. Really nice. Also a nice fabric here, as you can see. And I'll leave links to these products as well in the description. Really like it. Also, of course, we'll show you some daylight shots. Now, before we head into those daylight shots, just quickly wanted to share my experience with the fit on a 6.3 inches wrist. So you know whether these dimensions work for your wrist. I think there we have it. If you have smaller wrists than 6.3, you have a few more adjustment holes, and if your wrists are bigger, then also you get a lot more adjustment holes. So I think this strap will work with many wrist sizes. Yeah, so as you can see, 3, 4, I'm in the 4th adjustment hole. Going to throw back this strap, feed it through the keepers and then throw it back. As you can tell, like, the material is still quite stiff, which I think is a good characteristic. Man, I really like the look of this. I really like it. Very comfortable, very sturdy. What about that hardware? I think it's a little bit brushed. I don't think it's like polished. It's a little bit brushed. To sum it up, I really like the look, the feel, and the way this strap wears with the SKX. So I can highly recommend this one. Now let's proceed with the Squale. Maybe one day I'm able to afford the Rolex Submariner, and that is definitely the only watch I think a man ever really needs. Can look a bit dressy on the Oyster style bracelet or even a Jubilee, and it can look very sportive on a NATO strap. So definitely for me, a bit of a small size Rolex Submariner or Omega Seamaster is really a real watch for me. And this Squale, for me, it reminds me a little bit of that Rolex for the fraction of the cost. And still, I think this Squale is not a clear copy. It has some character of itself. So this is what it looks like on the blue bond, which is, I think it's a black, gray and blue. I think a royal blue. I'm not sure if I'm correct here. This could be a very, very, very ultra dark navy blue, but I think it's a black. This one definitely is a gray, and this one is not a super dark blue, but it's more like a royal blue, and I think it looks wonderful. We'll also show you a daylight shot. Again, I'm here on the 1, 2, 3. I'm here in the 5th adjustment hole, and it wears very comfortable. I guess I can also wear it on the 4th adjustment hole for a bit of a tighter fit. Now finally, let me proceed with the final watch, which is the field watch, the Seiko 5 watch on a 22mm strap. So let me see how that works. And yeah, I think there we have it. As you can see, it's a bit big on the wrist. And I'm here in the 4th adjustment hole again. So as you can see, smaller wrist, you're fine. Bigger wrist, you're really fine because you have a lot of more space. So for the 6.3-inch wrist, this is a great strap. But definitely if you have larger wrist, it will probably be even better. Yeah, see, I have this amount of excess strap, which I'm just gonna tuck back through the first keeper and even through the second keeper. Gonna squeeze them together, those keepers, like so. Really love the look. I think the blue has a little bit of a steel color to it. Yeah, and that goes very nice with the polish and the brushing on the watch. I think it just looks very nice, a bit like monochromatic, if that's the correct word to use in this context. Really, really love it. Super comfortable, very rugged. Of course, I'm going to give you an outdoor shot as well. These were my first impressions of the watch straps by BluShark. I really like them. I think they look great on these particular watches. The blue bond, the camouflage, and the steel blue. Absolutely beautiful. 20mm, 20 and 22mm with that very nice shark, that scratched up shark. Yeah, I really wanted to see what the fuzz was all about, and I can tell you that these BluShark straps are really wonderful. Like, they're not the cheapest, but they really feel like high quality. So, and I really like the look of them. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or questions in the comments down below. If you like the video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and I hope to see you back again real soon. Take care.